Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dominions 4 Thrones of Ascension. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, where we had last left off. We had just bloody introduced our new god, Oceanus, to the world, and are trying to conquer the entirety of the underwater sections of the nations, only to discover, to my horror, that most of our win condition is on land, so we're going to have to quickly finalize our domain down here, and breach the surface as soon as possible to at least claim one of them, and then hold the damned line. Now, we've finished researching in conjuration, meaning we have access to some water magic, I believe, that's decent. Shantak has found 2 magic sites, the Submerged Labyrinth and the Tears of the Ancients. So let's go take a good look. Astral Gem per turn, and Water and Astral. I'm sensing a common theme here when it involves anything involving the waves. Now, Chunun and Anat have finally joined the fray, so let's get the armies put together. And I'm not entirely certain he's able to get most of them here, as I thought, so the consort is going to lead the remaining. In 3 separate squads, about the same setup. The more chaff will be in the front. Anyway, and I've also got a request, so let's see if I can fulfill that request. Not a king of the deep, but a coral queen. And while I might be slow to recruit, there's a purpose to this queen. I'll grab some coral guards, I believe. You got a coral glaive versus a coral spear, which is range. I think actually, they have the exact same. Wait, what is the difference? Is that you have a shield? Let's just get a few to defend you, because you're going to be out on the front lines as soon as possible. Wait a minute, did I accidentally recruit a lobsterman? No, good. Good. Okay, enough of that. Chunun, begin your marching. Anat, begin your marching. Your 2 combined armies should be more than enough to take on whatever's here, meaning Kwahulithu can move up north. No. Excuse me, no, you're sneaking. You're not attacking. That can't go over well for anyone in whatsoever. Summon water power, summon storm power, but I'm not interested in either of those. Instead of power of the spheres, and gain access to all these forms of water magic, of which I can use the elemental and kraken base, and then we're going to try to get voice of Absu, sea serpent, ice drake, and other things like that that can actually be used, especially when we go onto land, because don't you know, we definitely do need to take some of this stuff over so we're not dying horribly. Anyway, is there any mercenary we can possibly afford? Nope. None at all. So let's end our turn and continue wasting our time. Just taking province defense. 20 is about enough to hold the line. Battle on old land. So let's view and see what goes on here. And sorry, I forget you can't use the WAS keys to look through. You have to use the actual arrow keys for that. You think you could escape. And we have an event in Bakar. The skull of a legendary mage has been unearthed and transported to the lab. We've gained a skull mentor. So in that case, Shantak, continue moving, please. Who will get the skull mentor? I think Aksuth can make use of it. Because it just gives you a research bonus of 18, which is excellent for us for now. And we still have a bit of a slow recruitment, but we're getting another deep seer and a bunch more coral guards. We will get so many, in fact, that it'll actually drain our resources, and we still have more gold than I could possibly spend. What can I recruit down here? Mermen, 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 mermen. Oh, you can actually get shamblers. Yes. Can I actually recruit shamblers in my home territory? Oh yeah, I can recruit shambler chiefs as commanders and shamblers as normal troops. So I guess I might as well recruit some here. I also love how they take 1 resource to just manage, so I can just spend all of this on doing this before I realize I'm going to actually need this gold, because I need to get province defense up to 20. What was it? Shift click? How is this done again? There was a... oh, arrow keys. Yes, that's how it was done. I need exactly 200 gold for this. I also need to remember I need 400 more gold. Can I just... no, I can't shift click them away. I actually have to manually do that, and there's not enough, so... Hey, that was some nice gold I was spending here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Anat, can you construct me another temple? Can you patrol this place, and we'll get ready for the next time, or the next area that we head into. Now, as for this territory here, we're doing some definite exploration, but we might have to make an immediate, strike on these locations. Assuming that we can't easily overrun them. What I mean by that is that they might be getting really, really close to capturing this point as well, because they've already got one, might get a second one immediately afterwards, assuming they're under their control, which it looks like that's very well the case. So let's just end our turn and keep waiting. The dormant pretender gods are awakening, which is not ours. Patrolling troops have successfully killed brigands. Excellent. Shantak, please search for magic sites. You two, stop faffing about and go up north, please. Shugoran, you are supposed to be renamed. How did I do that last time? I had that option, set up. Was it Control N, Shift N? Ah, great. Let us see if I can get your name fixed, because your name is supposed to change. Well, that'll be next time once I actually figure that out. Regardless, I do need to build your army up first, and we'll reveal the name later. You can have 5 squads before you have issues. Okay, excellent for me. Coral guards, don't be lazy. And then we'll actually need mother guards afterwards, because those are actually helpful. You, on the other hand, I can't have you build anything. I can't have you research either, can I? No, but I can empower you in water, and I think I'll do that. You'll be a mage priest. Why not? Doesn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form. And we'll save up some treasury for next time. Conjuration research has been completed, Commander. And I need the 4th level to do anything, so we're just going to keep going down this list because there's all the water in the world. Ancient presence. Swamps. No thanks. Although awakening multiple Tarasques was hilarious last time. Found a magic site, the Eye Pebble Plain. Battle in Dunstar. Dunster. Let us watch this little train wreck. He says, as it seems that we're getting destroyed. Never mind, it's just more like a grind. Like both of them were grinding each other to dust. And you found the Eye Pebble Plain. An unexpected event has occurred here. If given time, an astral mage may be able to find interesting things at the Eye Pebble Plain. Well, guess what we don't have? An astral mage. But we found the Coral Reef. 25 resources a turn and 1 water. Gem. Eye Pebble Plain is an astral magic site, producing astral magic. Oh, you're an astral mage. Duh. So I guess I'll actually send Azag out here to do some research. Shugoran, you can actually join them in research for now. You don't have a very high research level, but I can't send you out just yet because you don't have your proper name. And I'm fairly certain I set up the renaming option, or that it was at least enabled. Get more mother guards and get more coral guards as well. These people can just get ready. What's going on here? So we have a quite well organized province defense, but I don't see a fortress. So I guess I'll actually send these people to try to cut them off. Split it basically 50-50 about. We'll explore the rest of these provinces regardless, as we should be able to access here, here, and here, I think. Yes, that looks like how it's set up. Are you moving? I'm stupid. If you don't mind me, I'm going to do the correct actions of building a temple and patrolling while setting the province defense to something that doesn't suck. There we go. And we also have the temple that's going to go up to continue applying our domain's pressure on the surrounding landscape, hopefully trying to end up as an automatic victory for us, given time. He's moving up north. We're sending out someone to do some research. We're definitely recruiting another deep seer. I need gold, don't I? Literally 1 gold piece. Although it takes a holy point, apparently, because I forgot the deep seers were also priests, so let's get another The thing I just removed. Yes, let's get another one of those. I don't understand my actions half the time. Unexpected event has occurred in old land. Your mage has found a curious item among the pebbles. Eye of the Void gained. Patrolling troops in Dunster have killed 9 filthy brigands. Suddenly, Shadul Cthulda, the Coral Prince, appeared at the gates of your basalt castle and wanted to fight for your cause. Shadul Cthulda is an old and exalted consort who has been given the honorary title of Prince. He has led the mother god of Great Alud and sired many a young Atlantean. His blackened skin is encrusted with impressive scale warts, and his legendary battle prowess virtually ensures that he will be chosen as the next Seer King. If he doesn't die first, as I'm guessing he's just a very, very high attack skill compared to regular Coral Guards. He's actually a fairly decent leader. Too bad I'm building up too many troops here that are all going to one person, and that is Shigoran. When I actually can rename Shigoran to the actual name of Los Vala. And the reason I can't do that is I don't remember how to rename things yet. And you're also a water mage, so guess what you're doing? You're gonna research for now. You will search for other magic sites while you two will get ready to explore and expand. So you've got a fair amount of troops in each of your locations, so that's good enough by itself. We found their fortress and their temple. We know their domain strength is being beaten back by a combination of me just having temples all over the place. Which is good for me. Azag, you're going to, search here? You're an astral mage, right? Or qualify as an astral mage. I mean, they can't really enter, so I guess the exact wording was as long as they're searching this place, so we'll just continue searching. Research, it's going to take a few more turns, but we're going to finally pull this out and start doing things like ice drakes and otherwise. So I guess we'll continue ending our turn and waiting. Search for something, but nothing was found. Either no magic sites here or more skilled mages required. Azag also has the same issue. Whoop-dee-doo. Follow them in, because guess what? We have a much bigger objective. And there's also that castle right there that they built right on top of their claim. Thank you for that. If you don't mind us, we're just going to claim this section before you have any chance to assault us and build it up to its maximum level. And I'm just going to once again hope to conquer all 4 of these regions, effectively dividing up the map to their little isolated corner and me holding everywhere else. As usual, we'll get another Deep Seer, more Mother Guards, and more Coral Guards. The rest of those will go into probably the inevitable province defense right here, because we're going to definitely need a little bit more, at least for holding this section. And end our turn. Well, let's see what the battle has gone on here. My stomach is not feeling that great after a certain amount of pizza. And again, today's been a really particularly bad day for dinner. Because we ended up going there, but as it turns out, their order-taking machine broke, so we were delayed by an hour. And then immediately... What are you casting? Are you just spam casting heal? Really? Of all the things that you could cast, that's what you do. Unexpected event has occurred in Ophelia. People are starting to worship false pretenders in the secrecy of their homes. Well, that's not my problem. Just suck it up and deal with it. You can't do anything else. And I can't really empower you. I could definitely build a lab here, which might be helpful, but instead I'm going to send you back to our home territory, and we'll try to level you up. Now, Shigoran, you have 160. I don't know why I'm even concerned with, your troop size, because the only thing stopping you right now is the amount of resources that are generated at every turn. Now, of course, Shantak is definitely going to move up north. We're going to go with the tradition of, 20 province defense. And we'll get rid of the recruitment right here, because that might put me over the edge of glory. As I have him building me another temple right now. And him patrolling the province. Even with just 20, we'll make it 21, why not? And our turn. Not much else to do now, we're just kind of sitting around waiting. Research and conjuration is finally complete. An unexpected event in the old lands. The tax harvest has been good. And a battle in Duboros. Independents attacking them. Sea dogs and Aryan infantry. The Killians of the Aryan clan were blessed in ancient times by the Mainus of cold winter and was resistant to cold. Aryans make poor fighters. They are lighter stock than humans, and their wings make them slow in hand-to-hand combat. Most Aryans avoid martial occupations, but their remarkable resistance to cold is valued. The ice blades are magical weapons capable of hurting ethereal beings, and the magical ice in their ice-studded armor tempers and hardens in cold provinces. So you have ice protection to have a higher protection value the colder the province is. Warm values will of course reduce said protection. I can see why you're awful. Inspire Horn Militia, which is the worst variant of those airborne individuals. So from sea to air, no land in sight. The surface dwellers will be fighting off both the sky and the water dwellers. And looks like the Killians are being destroyed. Until you get to their archers. Returning troops in Desert have killed more filthy brigands. Endless amounts of filthy brigands. And we were watching here, but there seems to be an exceptionally sieged and well-protected castle, so let's not even try. Shantek search for magic sites, as is your wont to do. And we'll boost this to 30. It's a good advanced warning to hold the line. But we need to continue our conquest of Elysium. If only I could do that. Can I empower you a bit more in Astral? No, I actually need a few more turns of this, so I guess in this case you will research? No, you will cast ritual spells, because it's time to summon some things from the waves. You cannot be cast underwater. No, Kraken. I cannot leave the sea. Why must you sadden me? I'm not going to astral projection, I'm saving those for later. But I guess sea serpents? Nope, none of these can leave the sea. Fine, literally none of that is useful. What was the point of that? What was the point? I'll tell you this now. Nothing. Admittedly, there's a lot of nice, here's some extra gold, like the coral reefs and the clam field. But still, what was the point? Please, enlighten me. Was there a purpose to the coral sea? Would have actually given me a benefit? Or was there a purpose to any of those researches? Will they actually allow me to do anything out of the waves? Found 3 magic sites in Dersed, the cave, place of prophecy, the painted cave, and pool of perpetual night. And a battle in Epernia. Let us see what happened. Oh, hi there. It doesn't seem like we're going to be routed, because it seems like we're just destroying them. But I might have to go back to pick up some more troops later. I think that's kind of what I'm hoping for the second wave to be. Let's be honest here, that is what the second wave is to be. But what's the other battle in Epernia? Calum attacking Atlantis. Ooh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Especially after we just conquered the province. Well then. I mean, they've conquered it, and it looks like they're going to do their job to hold the line. Anat lived with heroic reinvigoration, which isn't bad. It's just like everything else here kind of sucks, although we can get mercenaries now. Oh, Mage Dagon, the Renegade Sage, and Victor's villains. I'm going to go with Guthrie's Swordsman, go to 80. Why not? Shuntak, there's nothing else for you here. I'm just seeing Pool Perpetual Night is one. Those reveals Dominion score graphs. Interesting. And Astral Magic. So I'm guessing the place of prophecy reveals the Dominion score graphs. Let's check. Okay, so my domain is, like, being matched by Calum. Army size, my army size is infinitely lower. Research, we're outstripping them. He's outstripping me in gem income. Actual income is close. He has another fourth than I do, and he has more provinces. Excellent. What does the lower throne do? The throne must be claimed to gain the following effects. Spreads dominion and gives 5 bloodstaves a turn. 2 fire gems spread dominion and blessed troops get +5 fire resist. Throne of the second age spreads dominion 2 and blessed troops get +1 strength. Throne of the first age, dominion 3 increases magic. Huh. Okay, so we're going to hold the line with 40 of those. We'll have him preach. No, wait, wasn't I supposed to construct a temple here? No, we'll have him preach this location. Never mind. I mean, you can defend. Yeah, I'll just have you guys patrol the province. You will, like, explore, because they're just here to destroy me. And in fact, I think you might just claim all these sections, because what the heck am I supposed to do against that right now, until I actually have my forces together? Then again, I'm also like getting the most elite force, which should be more than enough to hold them back, or at least destroy them as soon as they get out of the ocean. But as it stands, it doesn't look like we have much. Then again, I also shouldn't, like... An army of 64 is not something to snuff at. Now we're getting 5 astral pearls per month. Excellent. Anything else here for us? Not really. Our research is going to be like 4 turns before it finally succeeds. Unexpected event in Bakar. Seas being polluted by crowded settlements in this province. Increasing death and more people leaving. Atlantis. Priests of the temple have found ancient forgotten vaults containing rich offerings. Sanguine dowsing rods gained and more gold. Carefree swordsmen have been bought and will fight for our cause. Excellent. Like, if they're gonna leave it, we're gonna take it and just make sure they can't claim it back. That's not an issue for me at all. I'm just more concerned if they're making a beeline to these thrones. Because, you know, this one I think has the throne of the lower power. No, this one is the throne of lower power. The other one that's there is more concerning to me. Now, the amount of gold I have, Anat, can you... That would take several turns, wouldn't it? But the difference is a boost in administration, defense, and siege supplies by a massive degree. Shantak, you can actually build the castle, as it's far enough away where we won't have humongous issues defense-wise. And that qualifies as the water crossing. Actually, no, don't build the castle. Just, search. Search for magic sites again, as if that would reveal something else. Is there anyone in the army that we can send? Nope. We'll just send his swordsman off to die. You can preach. It does nothing but his flavor. Anyone else going on here? Anything else? Deep Seer. More Mother Guards. More Coral Guards. And an ended turn. Search but found nothing. We've taken control of Perna. Our forces met no resistance whatsoever. And... what province defense are you talking about? We're not going to just immediately buy 40 province defense and just sit on it. Shantak could go up there and hold the line. Joffrey... I don't know how much defense is there. It'll be a last month, but you might just send you off to go die there, so no one else has your own mercenaries. Oh, that one's technically on their side, isn't it? Oh no, there are 2 of them. And a mountainside province I didn't realize. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I should say, you piqued my interest. I would like to see what is going on up there as soon as possible, but first things first. Let's get our recruitment back in order. You don't need to defend, because that'll just be naturally removed. You're moving. Anat, you can also probably move up there and build us a temple right afterwards, so we can shore up our domain strength later. Because when we bless the Mother Guards, they're going to have, like, what, increased defenses and more hit points beyond belief? And I'm just going to hope that the lower throne and the higher throne are both here. Because those two are really good ones, because increase in strength basically fixes my entire army's lack of ranged attacks. Aside from that, no one's able to cast any magic, but Azang, it is time. Become a more strong astral mage. And end turn. Alright. As I said, I would like you to construct me a castle here to defend the line. And Joffrey, Anat, you can both move. What is your heroic ability? Unequaled obesity. Size, more hit points, and strength at the cost of some encumbrance. Excellent. Glad you have that ability. I hope you go die in a fire. Speaking of speaking of dying in a fire, no, speaking of, like, the heroic abilities, what's the Hall of Fame looking like? Chunun, who died horribly. Sir Joffrey is near Chunun. Anat is trying to join them. They lost their highest one, all three of their highest ones, and they're just trying to take the next couple of locations. And I need to go and grab another set of Mother Guard, don't I? I can't recruit you, but a Mother Guard, definitely something easily affordable. Anything else here? Does not look like it. Does not look like there's anything at all I can take. So I guess we shall end the turn. Seeking employment in other nations. Research and conjuration has been completed. Looks like we succeeded in the battle. I'm hoping that they died horribly, because I want most of their forces to die off, so they're not even worth it. Well, the mercenary swordsmen are apparently excellent guardians. Never you mind, he's apparently done a great job, but I don't care for him at all. Seeking employment of other nations. Oh, then never mind, they still lost about 7, but still, that's a massive, like, we killed far more than we ever lost from this. Anyway, so we have access to sea trolls, which can actually pop out of the ocean, along with winter wolves, naiad warriors, the voice of Tiamat. Can only be cast underwater, can only target friendly provinces, but reveals everything under the sea. This makes me so happy to have this. Now, is there anything else of water? Scrying pool. Desiccation. Small number of targets severe dehydration. Make more and more. Exhaustion occur. Sailor's death. And curse of the desert. Evocation. You are the ones that have the more combat-oriented ones. So let's continue going down that list. And we shall finish up this turn with another batch of, like, maybe not 400, but like 20. And you can build a temple if we have enough gold for it. And we know about what kind of forces we're dealing with there, but it's something to easily claim afterwards. And you're going to spend your time building a castle, and why are you having a battle affliction? Don't you dare tell me Epernia has death magic sites. Don't you bloody dare. Or are you just really old? Yeah, you're old. You're old. And as such, something like that was bound to happen. But we've effectively split the provinces, which is what I was setting out to do, so we can conquer the rest of this realm. Primarily free of being attacked, we also get access to at least these 2 Thrones of Ascension sites, hoping that the stronger of the 2 are here. Because I don't need fire magic. Who needs fire magic? And with that, I don't think there's anything else commander-wise that I can do. I mean, I guess I could explore around. Actually, we can explore there and get an accurate reading. But we shall end the turn. And with that, we'll end the episode here. Hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Dominions 4 Thrones of Ascension, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, for it helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. And similar to before, as long as I haven't accidentally disabled it, I will be able to rename commanders after people. Because I think I set that up correctly at the very beginning of the game. I don't know. I'll need to check again. Anyway, farewell, everyone.